Hello everyone and welcome to me reacting to the WWE 2K22 trailer that came out at SummerSlam yesterday. So I decided I'd do a reaction to the trailer. So we're gonna go through this trailer. We're gonna look at some shots and talk about it. And yeah, without further ado, let's get going. Got Mysterio. You got Sheamus. There's Ricochet. He's got his new attire with the little short trunks. There's Bailey. Finn, head of the table, Roman. I saw that. There we go. Look at Kane. Chokeslamming Shelton. So Bobby looks really good. There's new Drew. 2K22. And then March 2022, which is the big thing. Oh, we don't want this. No. So let's take a look at this trailer bit by bit. First off, let's take a look at some of the new stuff. Here's one. We got Bailey. The new look for Bailey. And it looks real smooth, man. I gotta say. New Finn. We get the updated Finn. That looks like the Thunderdome arena. You can go back there. That looks like the little Thunderdome arena that they've made. Got new Roman, head of the table right there. He looks great. He's got the little Infinity Gauntlet glove going on. Rhea Ripley, Shinsuke, who that just looks awesome. Oh, got the ooh-ah. Kane, who I noticed is wearing like the old Kane pants right now. So, is that going to be an alternate attire? I'd love if it was. Bobby, this part here we need to look at. That looks so smooth, and that looks so cool. So let's talk about this for a bit here. So, okay, let's talk about it. First off, it looks really smooth, like the animations and all that. It's a new graphics. We all knew. It looks really good, graphic-wise. Like a lot of the moves are really smooth, really fluid, and that's great. That looks awesome. It looks a lot more realistic, especially when you look at the characters' faces, like Edge's, like the screen shots of Edge, looks just like him. Well, not just like him, but it's better than what we had. The big thing that people are going to talk about is that March 2022 release date. Here's what I think. We kind of already knew it was going to happen, because they changed their release date to fiscal year 2022. People were like, oh, that also includes March. So it was kind of thing we kind of already knew, but this is just official confirmation, which is great. I'm fine with it if this is going to be like it's giving them extra time to fully polish this game. That this is like they're going to use these couple like 7-8 months to fully like polish and get all the kinks worked out for their game, tweak it a bit, make it the best game of the series that they can after the worst game in the series, 2K20. You know, they've had a year and now like 8 months now to make this game and perfect it. So expectations, they're not going to be super high because of what happened with 2K20, but I am going to be expecting a vast improvement with 2K22. Especially with all the stuff I've talked about, how they're bringing back GM mode, they bring back creative story mode. You know, it seems like they're going in the right direction, but we'll only be able to find out after playing the game. You know, so there is that. Again, that's my take on the release date. If it gives them time to make the game better, I'm all fine. Now, this does bring up a question. Is this gonna be like, is 2K23 gonna come out in October? Because the reason they had the October date was because it was closer to the holidays. So that way, you know, they were gonna get a lot more sales for that point heading into Christmas. Now it's in March, which isn't exactly a bad thing. I'll tell you why as well. Because March is around the time WrestleMania season comes around, and they can do a lot of cool stuff with that. They can have like these WrestleMania characters in the game you can get. They can do like a WrestleMania edition, you know, Like they can do a lot of cool stuff with this game coming out at WrestleMania season. It can be like one of the sponsors for WrestleMania, you know? They can do a cool WrestleMania presentation with it. They can do cool things with this game coming out closer to WrestleMania, which is like their biggest show of the year. You know? There's stuff they can do. Now, will they do it? Probably not, because this is WWE. You can hit them over the head with something smart and they wouldn't do it. But, you know, they can. The possibilities are there. Now, again, we need to talk about 2K23. Does this mean 2K23 is coming out in October? Or is this going to be the date now? Is it all previous games, or are you just going to come out the year? Because, you know, 2K19 came out October 2018. 2K20 came out in October 2019. So is this going to be a thing now where the year is actually right? Like, it actually comes out on the year? I don't know. We'll see. They could do 2K23 in October. Don't know if that's a smart move, but something they could do. Or they could just say, like, yeah, it's March now. That's the date for the games. So, I don't know. I really, really don't know. Any bad things I have to say about the trailer is that it was just really nothing. I mean, you get a couple screenshots, get a couple glimpses of characters. But what else are we getting, you know? And the people they showed in the trailer aren't exactly people that make you go like, oh, they're in the game! It's like people you knew. You knew Goldberg's in the game. You know Sheamus is in the game. You know Kofi Kingston's in the game. You know Bobby Lashley's in the game. You expect them to be in the game. Only cool thing is that you're like, oh, Roman's updated. But I think people expected Roman to be updated. You know, because it's not too far out. You know, they've had like a year. Roman's been doing this gimmick since last summer. You know? So there's that. You know, this trailer really didn't give us much, but a release date. Which is great, we have official confirmation. But it's like, I think everyone was expecting at least a cover star. You couldn't have given us the cover star, and I don't want to have to wait super long to find out who the cover star is. Because all we've had up until this point was just that Rey Mysterio Cesaro trailer. For months. And then we got the Edge screenshots, and everyone's like, oh yeah, because SummerSlam's coming up, they're going to reveal something big. They revealed the date, and then that's it. You know? Like, I think a cover star would have been great. Besides this just kind of gameplay, flashy trailer that really doesn't give you much. But anyway, those are my thoughts on the WWE 2K22 trailer and all that type of stuff. So, yeah. Hopefully, this game will be worth it, and we'll go in a step in the right direction, because goddamn does this series need a kick in the butt, like, badly. Oh yeah. 7 more months of 2K20, boys. Woo!